They're going to grow about twice as fast as traditional online. They're going to grow about 6 times faster than traditional retail. So this is a data that's important because it really emphasizes the share gains that they're having. So one last kind of fun metric for the morning is that they'll do about 2% of their total sales today, and they'll do about 7 billion units this year. So that's almost one for every person in the world. So this is a big company that's growing really fast.
So the stock now $777. What do you think it's worth?
We're at 900, which is about a 15% upside. We're using a multiple on 2018 EBITDA to get there.
And what is your view, to the extent you have one, about the Donald Trump rally, but the Trump effect on Amazon, which is not taken off in the same way for reasons, given the commentary that Donald Trump has had about Mr. Bezos?
Well, we've spent a lot of time looking at this, and Trump's comments towards Bezos and Amazon haven't had any merit to him, but that doesn't mean that he can't do anything. At least he can invest or start some sort of investigation. So the way we think about this is that the substance, there's really nothing there, but there could be some headline risk just because there's such bad blood between the two.
But when you say headline risk, do you anticipate that a Trump administration would go after Amazon? What would they go after him for? They've talked about it being a monopoly. There's the Washington Post issue. What do you think the real issues are there, even if you think that they're specious?
Well, that's the part that is perplexing to us, is that the issues that Trump brought up really don't have any substance. And so there really isn't anything for him to really go after. He could just launch some sort of blind investigation. And I think the probability of that is probably 1%. But it is on the scale. I think that some of the other things he's doing, for example, he talked about going after other people, and it sounds like he's not going to do that. So I think it's a relatively low probability. But it is something that's out there. I mean, he does have a saber to rattle. And so I think the bottom line is investors shouldn't worry about this.
I mean, the performance of Amazon so far this year has been overall stellar, Gene, as you know, but the last quarter was a disappointment on a couple of fronts. This week's a pretty big week for Amazon, given Cyber Monday and all the deals out there. Plus, there's an AWS, Amazon Web Services conference this week, and that was really the growth engine for the quarter. How important is this calendar fourth quarter for Amazon and investors out there in order to keep this momentum going?
Well, it's important. I'd say on a scale 1 to 10, it's probably a 7. I think what's more important is what they're doing beyond the holiday quarter here, and that is that they are slowly turning the screws down on traditional retail. I think traditional retail longer term is in a very bad place, and because they've added, as you mentioned, the number of fulfillment centers. To put the 26 that Amazon's added this year into perspective, Walmart added about 7, and they have now Amazon has about 150. The same-day offering. All these things that Prime is now offering is making it progressively more difficult. So yes, Cyber Monday is important. The holiday quarter is important. What's more important is Amazon's building an infrastructure that's going to be difficult to defeat longer term.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.